Trainer Angelo Hyder. First up, back into the country on Tuesday, an amazing experience with Vic Darchinyan, no doubt.
Absolutely amazing. 4,000 Mexicans there in that great venue. And after the fight, I said, did they play any music when we walked out? I couldn't hear it. I didn't. Jamal was swearing back at the Mexicans, and I thought, oh, it's going to be on. Are we going to make it to the ring? And they were abusing us, and he was abusing them. And then Vic jumped on him like we wanted and owned him from the first second, and owned him from then on in. It was very good.
It started in round one, the dominance. I mean, the Mexicans and certain Americans or experts will say, you know, Miera's had an off day. No, he was beaten by a better man.
Yeah, very awkward. And like Tyson used to say, and we say it with Vic now, their game plan goes out the door as soon as they feel that power. So they just don't know where. It was very funny at the rules meeting. I said, referee, I want to tell you, Manjarres, do not let him duck under. Nacho, the biggest manager in a Mexican, said, Manjarres, he never ducks under. I said, I'm going to tell you something. He's going to duck under, because when they get hit, there is nowhere to run and hide, and they just don't know where to go. So he couldn't. After it, he apologised to me and said, I've never seen that in all my life.
Undisputed. Great tag to have next to your name.
Well, isn't it? He's you know, Costa Zoo was undisputed. Now Vic's won the flyweight. He's won 2 divisions and undisputed. I think he's, you know, achieved everything out there, and him and Jeff, and they're right up there with the best the world's ever had.
Big night tonight, and you've been a busy boy. You literally landed back into the country and straight into this program.
Mate, let me tell you, I've seen a thing about these energy drinks, but I'm on the B52 pumping myself up tonight, because about now I'm falling asleep in American time, so I'm keeping myself going.
What a main event, William Kickett and Ahmed Elomar. Now, contrasting styles make fights. This one potentially is a war.
However long this fight goes, it is going to be all action-packed, and you won't be able to take your eyes off it. There's a little bit of animosity there.
Yep.
And when you got that in there like Darchinyan, Manjarres, and a bit saying this and that, and look, he was offered the world title shot at Nicky Cook already, Wille Kickett, for December. I knocked it back. He's got everything on the line. He's number 9 in the WBO, 13 IBF, so he's got everything to lose. Elomar jumps in here. He can have a world title shot next fight. That's boxing. It's going to be a great fight, contrast of styles. Elomar's going to have to throw that big overhand telepow that John Billy will be yelling out.
And Elomar, the boys are great boxers, but the boys like to fight. It's as easy as that. It's Jeff Fennick in many respects, in theory. He could box, but gee, he loved fighting.
Well, we've seen Adam Wills on the last show.
Yeah.
He loves to, he can box, we've seen that, but he says, I don't know, I'm not going to be a world champion. But when they see Adam Wills is fighting, they know they're going to come, because they know what they're going to get. So Elomar's the same. It's going to be a beauty.
We've got not Adam on tonight, we've got Stephen Wills on tonight, John Cottrell, Jamie Pittman, 3 local heroes.
All main event fighters. They've all, you know, fought main events. Jamie's just coming off the world title fight in Germany, you know. Millions of people watched it in Europe. Johnny Cottrell's main evented here at his last fight and lost the Australian title. He's up for a tough one now with Ruben. Ruben's got a big right hand, and that's the punch to watch. So,
okay, I'm not going to let you out of here without giving us a prediction for the main event. Elomar or Kickett, and how?
It has to end by knockout. I wouldn't be surprised if Willie's got to get up off the canvas to win it. If he gets tagged. But I think he probably should stop Elomar, and I'll tell you why. It's not hard to stop a bloke that's trying to knock you out. So one of them's going to go down, because they're going to be there to knock the other bloke out. They're not going to win it on points. You are the busiest man in Australian boxing, have been for many years. Always a pleasure. Great show tonight. Try and relax. Try and enjoy it. We certainly will. No worries, fellas. Thanks a lot.